Oh man. Well, why is my left arm so much stronger today than the right? We're gonna have to redo that. Your environment is everything, and if you don't have the right environment around you, you either have to go and find it or you might have to pay for it. But I promise you, the investment is always, always, always worth it. Good morning. Happy Monday. Start of a brand new work week. Technically, Sunday's the start of the week, but I know a lot of you guys work Monday through Friday, so cheers to Monday. Okay, so I'm feeling so proud of myself. I got 7 hours of sleep last night. I told you guys in yesterday's video that one of my goals for the week is to make sure that I get enough sleep. So yay! Day one down, check. Okay, so today is chest, shoulders, and triceps. I want to hit bench press. We'll see if there's anyone out there to spot me. Hopefully there is, because I really want to hit bench press. Last week on chest, shoulders, and tricep day, I tried to do bench press and shoulder press, and I saved shoulder press for, I think, the third exercise of the morning, and I wasn't as strong because you're still using like your rotator cuffs and stuff. So today I'm gonna do bench, and next chest, shoulder, and tricep day, I would like to hit seated shoulder press. Also, you guys, I was out of pre-workout this morning, so I stopped by Wawa's and got me a 16-ounce coffee. I do feel it kind of hitting my system, I think. So I'll let you guys know throughout the morning, like, is coffee a good replacement or is pre-workout still where it's at? Also, my Aunt Flo came today, so that might be TMI, but ladies, it's a proven fact that we're not as strong during our cycle, so we'll see how today goes. But again, I'm feeling super motivated. Nothing hurts. I'm not sore. My body is doing a great job of recovering. We've gone, 16 days now in a row of working out every single day, and nothing is sore. Glutes, I was sore, I don't know, like a week and a half ago, but nothing is sore, you guys. My body is really doing a great job of just recovering. And that's one thing about when you've been working out for a long time. It's like you crave the feeling of soreness so that you can, feel like you did some shit. And it's like, no matter how hard I go in the gym, like, getting sore is like kind of a thing of the past. So like when you're new to working out, everything's sore, right? Because your muscles just are not used to all of the moving around and everything that you're doing. But as you continue to get stronger and stronger and you continue to be consistent, that soreness, it goes away. Some days you might get sore. Like I've told you guys, my back has been sore once or twice. Glutes have been sore, but like biceps, triceps, abs, quads, nope. Nope, and my back hasn't been sore in at least 2 weeks, and same with my glutes, so it just is what it is. But again, I'm feeling great this Monday morning, so I'm gonna finish up in here and then we're gonna head out and start chest, shoulders, and triceps. All right, you guys, warming up to bench press. I have a 25-pound plate on each side, so that's 95 pounds. All right, I'm gonna try to get through 8 reps, and like help me if I struggle. I still want to get 8. Thank you. Help. One more. Thank you. Huh?
I was trying to like let you do it.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that because some people come in too soon. Thank you. Yeah, in like 3 minutes. Thank you. I'll come back. Try to hit 8 more reps. Thank you. I'm gonna do one more set. Okay, that was hard. How many was that? 6. That's okay. I'm still add another 2.5-pound plate to each side. Fuck. 8. Still help me if I struggle before 8.
Push. Come on, you get it. Push, push. Come on, you got it. Get up.
One more.
Yeah. Come on, last one. Get up. Get up. You got it. You got it.
Good. Thank you.
Very nice.
Jesus.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Done with bench press. All right. I'm gonna give my shoulders a little bit of a break, even though that was chest. So we'll jump to triceps, then we'll do shoulders. I never like to do chest and shoulders like back to back. Give myself a little bit of break. So let's do, I wanna do like single arm tricep push downs. That's what we'll do. Yeah, let's get into it. All right, so y'all haven't seen me do single arm tricep push downs, so today's the day to do it, right? I'm gonna start at 50, see how that feels, and we'll just go from there. Yeah, and let's just max out with it. Why not? What else do we have to do, right? Let's just max out with it. Let's just go as many reps as humanly possible to failure, and then repeat the cycle for 3 sets, 3 or 4 sets. We'll see how we feel. All right, here we go. That's it. Other arm. All right. Whew. I'm gonna add a 5-pound plate. That was good. Nah. Let me take that 5 off. Take this off. Oh man. Let's bring the weight down. Okay. So for the next arm, I'll do the same thing. Put the plate on and just keep bringing the weight down. Well, why is my left arm so much stronger today than the right? We're gonna have to redo that. Okay, for this side, you guys, this shoulder's feeling a little, it doesn't hurt, it's not sore, it's just feeling a little off. So I'm just gonna take the weight down a little bit. Always listen to your body. So this side will be a little bit lighter today. All right, that felt good. The next set, I'll try to do the same weight and just see, how it feels. One more. Let me try one more. I'm gonna take the weight down on this arm. Okay, so we're gonna do tricep push downs with both arms now. Having the coffee in my system, it feels good. I did have to run to the bathroom, so I mean, coffee's a diuretic, so that makes sense. But I still do prefer the pre-workout, so hopefully that comes pretty soon because your girl needs it. But the coffee is a good replacement. So tomorrow, if I still don't have my pre-workout on the way to the gym, I will stop at Wawa again and get another coffee. And it was black. I didn't put any creamer in it, no sugar. They don't have creamer for me anyways because y'all know I'm vegan, so it is what it is. All right, let's do this. Hold on, let me set my music. Well, I'm listening to a podcast. All right, see how this feels. Shit, goddamn. That was a good set. Let's keep knocking that out. I'll increase it by 5 pounds. Oh man. God damn. Oh my God. All right. I just left someone already had 45s on here, so I'll see if I can push that. All right. This is the isolateral bench press. I guess I can leave it here. What y'all think? I'll leave it here. Okay guys, so I made breakfast. Let me show it to you guys. It's oatmeal with blueberries and dark chocolate chips. And for the oatmeal, I put like a banana in it, some chia seeds, and some soy milk. So that's what I'm gonna eat this morning. And normally I have some orange juice, but I'm all out, so I'll be drinking some water. Super thirsty. Okay, so the gym was great. I wanted to do another shoulder workout. I only did one today, but it's because my right shoulder was still kind of irritating me a little bit. This happened 2 shoulder days ago. It's the same shoulder. It's not like a pain. It's not really an ache. It's just like some type of irritation. So when I do feel it, I kind of just chill out. Always listen to your body. You know what I mean? Don't just ignore it, because like the last thing you want to do is make it worse. So I'll chill out, see how I feel. What is today? Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we'll be hitting chest and shoulders again. So we'll see how it feels on Thursday, right? And if it's still not feeling right, I probably just won't do anything shoulder related. Or if I do chest, maybe just keep the weight light, or maybe just skip chest and shoulders altogether that day and do something else. So we'll just see how we feel. Maybe I'll do abs. So just, I'll play it by ear. It is what it is. So today is Monday, like we said, and I wanted to talk to you guys just about the importance of making sure that you lay out your goals for the week, because we all have things that we want to accomplish, but it's so easy to get distracted because life be lifing, right? Work, family, friends, like the list goes on and on and on about things that we can be distracted from. So it's really important that we lock in on what we're trying to do. I like to keep my goals on my phone because I always have my phone on me, right? So I'll just type some stuff up that I want to make sure I accomplish and have like what do you call it, like a checkbox beside it, so that when I accomplish it, I can check it off, kind of like you would with a grocery list, right? As you get the items that you need, you put them in the cart and then you check off one by one that you have everything, so that you know before you leave the grocery store that you got everything that you need. The same applies to your goals for the week. And when I say goals, I'm referring to like these small goals needed to reach the larger goal. So for me, 2 years ago, my goal was to lose 100 plus pounds, right? So on my weekly goal sheet, I didn't have lose 100 pounds, because it's not like I was going to lose 100 pounds in 1 week, right? Like, let's just be real. So the weekly list would include things like, don't drink soda this week, go to the gym 4 times this week, stuff like that. So that way I knew I was hitting these smaller milestones so that I would eventually hit the 100-pound weight loss goal. And I want you guys to plan it out the same exact way. And again, this doesn't just apply with weight loss. If you're in school, maybe your goal, maybe you have a test on Friday, I don't know. You would put study for 1 hour on Monday, or whatever it is for you. But it's just really important to make sure that you're listing out your stuff so that you can constantly see it every single day and be reminded of what you have to do. That's going to help you reduce distractions. We've talked about like just locking in and making sure you eliminate distractions as much as possible. And that's really important. Like, that's the key to all of this, is just trying to figure out what you want to prioritize. Me, I'm always someone who prioritizes my goals over a few minutes of fun, because I think as you get older, and I don't know if like other 30-year-olds can attest to this, but as you get older, you just kind of start to see life differently. So if there's anyone, who's watching, who's in their 30s or 40s, let me know down in the comments, like, would you agree with this? I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are still like 30-year-olds who still do like bullshit, like, okay. But I feel like as you get older, you just kind of see things differently than you did when you were in your 20s. You know what I mean? Not always, but I feel like a lot of times. So I just don't prioritize that stuff anymore. And honestly, it's because I really have fun doing what I'm doing. Now, if I didn't have fun being a content creator or, running a business, if that wasn't my cup of tea, then maybe I would prioritize friends. But because I truly enjoy what I do, it's so easy for me to stay focused. I don't have anything else to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I have all these invitations of places that I've been invited to and these events and things like that, I don't get invited anywhere. So and it's not because people don't like me. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. No, I'm just joking. It's because I don't know anyone to be invited to go somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so, I guess I'm kind of like a hermit. Somewhat by choice. I would say about 90% by choice. It's just more peaceful. And again, it's not that people destroy my peace. It's just I haven't come across the right group of people that bring peace to my life. Do you get what I'm saying? I know they're out there. I know they exist. I just haven't found them yet, or they haven't found me. We haven't crossed paths yet to where, things just flow and the energy feels right with them and with me, and we just kind of vibe. I haven't experienced that yet. So when I do, maybe I will have a long list of events to go to, and I have to decide, like, do I want to focus or do I want to play? But at this moment in time, I don't have that. And that's fine. It works in my favor. I shared with you guys yesterday how my TikTok is getting better. More people are watching my content. My YouTube channel is growing. My Instagram is growing. So my muscles are growing. You know what I mean? Like, everything's growing right now. And I love that. I love that for me. I hope y'all can hear me. I love that for me. It's exciting. It truly motivates me. Reading y'all's comments, like, all that stuff is just really exciting for me. I wake up every day, like, really excited to do this. So it's easy for me to lock in. And for you, it may be you're really excited about that degree you're working on, or you might also be really excited about your business that you're growing, or the ideas that you have to start your business. You might be really excited about losing weight. When I walk through my day, I make it a purpose to be my own dream woman. And what that means to me, is, running a business, taking care of my health, prioritizing my health. Number one, prioritizing my mental health, prioritizing my physical health, prioritizing self-love. Like, yesterday I cleaned my apartment. That's why yesterday I was coughing and stuff, because I think I just ingested too much Clorox. Too much Clorox, because I was scrubbing the bathroom. I mopped the floor. Today I'm going to go get some flowers, and I'm going to constantly keep flowers in my apartment. I used to, but then I kind of stopped, got lazy. So I'm going to always make sure I have fresh flowers in my kitchen. Just, really spruce up the place. I'm going to always make sure I have the air wicks with the stuff actually in it. Sometimes the air wicks are just plugged in and there's no more liquid for it to make smell good. So I'm gonna do better at making sure that there's liquid so that they can smell good. But the point I'm making is I want to be my own dream woman. So those are things for me that make me feel like a dream woman. And for you, it might be something different, whatever that is for you. But when you focus on those things, when you lock into that, it makes it easier to stay focused. I think a lot of times the reason why it can be challenging to lose focus is because you don't really have a clear idea of what it is you want to do or what truly interests you. And that's where the problem comes in, because you don't know yet. You haven't quite figured it out. And for those of you guys who don't know, some things that I would do, or that I did do per se, was one, I stopped hanging around a whole bunch of people. And it's not even because we fell out, but you got to think, if you're constantly around people, it's hard for you to come up with ideas because you're so worried about other people's opinions, or you're allowing their influence to influence you, right? So let's say I have a whole bunch of friends and maybe I want to start a YouTube channel. So I asked some of my closest friends, like, hey, I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel. What do you think? Number one, you shouldn't be asking people what you should do with your life. But okay, you asked. And they say, a YouTube channel, you can't do that. Like, let's say the feedback is just not positive because they can't imagine you having a YouTube channel, and a successful one at that. Because to them, only a small fraction of people have successful YouTube channels. And some people are just small-minded. So therefore, you're asking people and then you're taking into consideration what they say. And you don't even realize that you're unconsciously like writing that idea off because you allowed other people to influence what you wanted to do. And I use that example because that happened to me a couple of years ago. I had not a lot, but I had a good amount of people that I would talk to daily. So I was very distracted, wasn't getting work done, always on the phone or texting. And I said to one of my girlfriends, I was like, hey, yeah, I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel. And she was like, oh, okay, what do you want to do? And I was like, I'm not too sure, but I really want to start a YouTube channel. And then she was like, I guess, but I just think that YouTube isn't really where it's at. That doesn't really blow up for a lot of people, only a small number of people. And I didn't even realize at the time that I was listening to what she said, but as I reflect back, I was really listening to what she said. And I didn't start the YouTube channel because she kind of convinced me at the time that it wasn't a good idea. But if I didn't have that influence, if I never asked, then I could have still stayed in my own spirit and started that YouTube channel. And who knows where it would have been, because that was 3 years ago, right? The point I'm making is focus. Write down your goals. You don't have to have anyone proofread them. You don't have to share with everybody what you're working on. If you have a group of people that are very supportive, that's wonderful. But if you don't, like I didn't, then just keep it with yourself, You don't have to share with the world. You don't have to share with Facebook. Oh, I'm working on this today. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to do any of that. And I'm telling you, people are going to notice just off of them seeing you. You're going to inspire people without even trying because they see what you're doing. Okay, so just lock in and focus on yourself. Focus on your goals. Stop making excuses. We have a problem as a human species of making a whole bunch of excuses. And I think sometimes the reason why we do it is because we're scared of the unknown. A lot of times when we're trying things that are different, it's scary because that's not what we're used to. It's not what we have come accustomed to. So, doing something different, that's out of our comfort zone. That's not our normal. So it can be intimidating. You don't want to fail, but you never fail unless you give up. If you literally quit, then you failed. But if you just keep trying, like I said yesterday, if you just keep trying and trying and trying, eventually you'll see the progress. So you didn't fail. People only fail when they give up. Perfect example, before I started my OnlyFans, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I just didn't know in what. Like, I didn't know what I was going to do. I tried so many things. I tried to sell lingerie. I tried to be a real estate agent. I had a lot of different ideas, and I would try them. And at that time, I was a quitter, right? When things got too hard, I just quit. Or if I wasn't rich in 2 weeks, it was over with. You know, I was no longer interested. So when I was a real estate agent, I was a real estate agent for about 6 weeks. That was probably the longest thing I did, and I actually enjoyed it. But I got tired of not seeing any progress, not getting a sale, so I quit. So did I fail at being a real estate agent? Yes, because I quit. Did I fail at being an entrepreneur? No, because I still kept trying to find something until I found something. And here I am today as an entrepreneur. So you don't fail unless you just stop. My search of what to run a business in never stopped. Eventually I figured it out. But that short period of time where I was a real estate agent, I failed at that because I gave up. If I had, just imagine if I kept doing it for like 2 years, probably would have had a sale by then, right? But at that time, I just wasn't mentally where I am today. So I didn't understand that concept back then like I understand it now. And you know, everything always happens for a reason. It wasn't in my cards at that time to be a real estate agent. I wasn't mentally prepared for, you know, all of the hard work that comes with it, the months where you may not get any sales, right? I just I wasn't there. So things always happen when they're supposed to, divine timing. But, you know, just don't quit on anything that you do. Just keep trying. Write out your goals. What do you want to accomplish in 1 year? What do you want to accomplish in 5? What do you want to accomplish in 10? Right? So, you know, don't give up. Don't get discouraged. People get so discouraged, and it's so sad. I really feel sad for people when they get discouraged because it's like, gosh, if you just keep going. Sometimes I always say, you know, keep your head up, like, you know, always feel highly about yourself, always, you know, be in good spirits. But when I say keep your head down, what I mean is like, don't worry about what's going on around you. Just focus on what's going on with what you're trying to accomplish. So, for instance, when I look at, let's say, like I follow a lot of fitness creators, right? Because, you know, they motivate me, they inspire me. You know, I see what they're doing. I see what works for them. Let me try this. Or I like what they did here. Let me, you know, try something a little different. But I keep my head down in the sense of I don't look at their numbers and think, oh, they're getting 2 million views and here I am with 500. Or, oh man, they posted this video 10 minutes ago and it's already at 50,000 views. Whereas it takes me 7 days to get 1,000 views. Don't, again, we talked about this, comparing yourself to other people. Don't do that. That's what I mean by keep your head down. Just focus. Just keep showing up every single day. Just show up. Just show up every single day. Don't come up with an excuse. Oh, well, I have so much to do today, so I'm not going to be able to do this or I'm not going to be able to do that. Sure, maybe your schedule might get thrown off. Mine does too. And of course, I get irritated because I like things a certain type of way. But I don't let the excuses or the potential excuses prevent me from what I need to do. Now, I mean, sometimes shit happens and it's just not the day, right? Like if you got sick, you can't really avoid that, right? But a lot of times we come up with the pettiest excuses. And for me, an example of a petty excuse is I'm tired. Again, I've gotten so mentally strong over the years, so I can push through being tired. I can push through running off of 3 and 4 hours of sleep. I can push through that now. Could I have done that 5 years ago? No. I would have said I'm tired and I'm not doing it. Or another excuse is I just don't feel like it. That's why I say you have to remove your feelings out of it, because a lot of times your feelings may not really match the goal, right? Because you might not feel like it. It just might be one of those days where you don't feel like it, but you have to. And that's why I love the gym, because it taught me that. It taught me that you may not feel like doing that last set, or you may not feel like going heavier, but you just do it. And what you thought was so hard, you finish your set, you finish that rep, and you're like, okay, I was trying to talk myself out of it, but I just sucked it up and did it. And I realized it really wasn't as hard as I was trying to convince myself that it would be. So I use that in my daily life. So I love the gym. I feel like I'm training. It's not like I'm training for the Olympics, but I feel like I'm training my mind. Like, you know, to consistently do something every day, or even before I was working out every day. When I would take days off, I still worked out more than I did not. So to be consistently doing something all the time, you know, you might feel tired. There's a million other things you could be doing, but you still chose to work out. It's such a great feeling, and I never felt that until I started weightlifting. And to be honest, I think that's why I love it so much, because it pushes me to just get stronger every day. You're not just getting stronger physically, you're getting stronger mentally. So when you are faced with life challenges, things that you can't avoid, because let's face it, you can't control anything that goes on outside. You can't control anything that people do to you, anything that people say to you. You can't control any of that. But you can control yourself. See, I didn't know that years ago. So when someone would hurt my feelings, I would go crazy. Like, how dare you? I would match their energy. If they were yelling at me, I was yelling back, right? If they were being petty to me, I was being petty back. I didn't have a grasp on my emotions. Now I do. I can control my feelings very, very well. And that's because I learned to control them with the gym. Like I said, you don't feel like doing that last set. You just fucking do it. Or you don't feel like going. There's a million other things you could do. You just fucking do it. Or you don't feel like going heavier because it's going to mean you have to exert more energy, so you're going to be more tired. You just fucking do it. Same with weight loss. I constantly, obviously now I'm bulking, so I'm trying to gain some weight. But when I was cutting, when I was dieting, when I was trying to stay in a caloric deficit, there would be plenty of times where I just wanted ice cream. Oh, you want ice cream, or do you want to get smaller? Do you want to keep being overweight, or you don't? I don't really see too much of it in the middle. And I think the gym taught me that. I think my weight loss journey taught me that. You either do or you don't. You either did it or you didn't. You either want it or you don't. There's really no in between. So you really have to figure out, what is it that you want out of life. And that's why I say, too, you have to get around like-minded people, because a lot of times, a lot of people, they don't know. A lot of people are content where they're at, and that's fine. This is not a video to talk down on them. Like, that's totally fine. But if you want more, if you want to set a goal and actually reach it, it's hard for you to do that when the people that you surround yourself with are not being supportive. And you'll learn through your journey that the only support you need comes from within you. Like, when I started my entrepreneurship journey, I didn't have any support. I still don't really know too many entrepreneurs. There's one woman that I follow and I pay for her mentorship, and because she's so intelligent and she's where I want to be. So I pay for that. But other than her, I don't know any entrepreneurs, like, personally, right? I don't know any. So, if you don't have that around you, you have to pay for it. We pay for school, right? Like, it's like people never want to invest in themselves, which is crazy because we'll pay for university, we'll pay for college, which, people say is, oh, you're investing in yourself. Okay, maybe. I don't even use my degree, and I'll never use it again. I was a biology major. I'll never use that shit again. It helped me when I needed it, when I told you guys I was working in the lab for those 6 years, but after that, I still have so many more years left in life. So anyways, people pay for that, but it's like when it comes to learning something that's going to make you better, like for real. Not saying a degree won't. Certain majors, okay, like if you want to be a doctor, you have to. If you want to be a nurse, you have to. But some stuff, I mean, come on. I think we all can agree here. Some stuff is just pointless. You spend $100,000 and you come out and you're still only making $20 an hour, right? It's crazy. But anyways, we as a society, we push college and university, but it's like we don't push any other type of investment. Like I invested in myself when I paid for a personal trainer. I didn't know anything about weightlifting. I spent a lot of money last year on personal training, between in-person sessions to virtual sessions to then I just started paying for the workouts to now I only pay for like when I wanted to bulk. I paid him for an hour of his time and he told me everything I need to do. When I'm ready to cut, so April 1, I'll pay for that so we can talk about, the macros and all that stuff. So that's investing in myself. I told you guys I paid for mentorship when it comes to running a business because I don't know everything. I've never done this before. I didn't come from a family that did, right? So, but I'm willing to pay for that because that's going to make me better. So sometimes when you don't have that circle of people around you, like I don't know a personal trainer. So it's not like I had a friend or a buddy where I could be like, hey, can you teach me how to do this? I didn't have that, so therefore I had to pay for it, right? And even if you do have that, if someone has a business in something, you should support the business and pay for it. Don't go to your friends and try to get something out of them for free, unless it's like an exchange, like, oh, you do hair, they do personal training, so I'm going to do your hair for free and you're going to train me for free. That's different. But just come to a friend and be like, can you do this for me for free? Don't do that. I'm telling you, as a business owner, that's very insulting. But regardless, invest in yourself. If you don't know how to lock in, pay for someone who's doing what you want to do so they can teach you, so they can educate you, because we don't know everything. So, just getting around people, and that's what I'm saying. I was able to get around the personal trainer. So for that hour every day that I paid for his time, I'm getting influenced by, a healthy lifestyle. I didn't know anyone who was healthy. So like eating healthy foods was not a conversation I had regularly with people that I know. Everyone I know is overweight. So to have that, it was more than just learning how to weightlift. It was also getting that influence. And he's a full-time entrepreneur because he's a personal trainer. So now I'm, talking to someone who also runs a business full-time like me, who, prioritizes health, which is what I wanted to do. So, having that environment around you is so important. And I think that's why I'm a totally different person today than I was a couple of years ago, because I paid for those things. Having a mentor and talking to someone who's making $50,000 and $100,000 a month. I don't know anyone who does that. I don't know anyone who does that. So, being able to talk to her and, communicate with her and run ideas by her, that's very powerful because I'm getting that influence of what I aspire to be. So, just keep all of that in mind. Your environment is everything. And if you don't have the right environment around you, you either have to go and find it or you might have to pay for it. But I promise you, the investment is always, always, always worth it. Always, always. So focus on your goals, you guys. You know, it's already almost March. So time just goes by so fast. And I don't want you guys to wait all the way till 2025 to be like, new me, new year, new me. Like, it's 2024. We're 3 months into the year. Let's actually do what we said we're gonna do this year. You know what I mean? Like, let's stop making excuses. Let's just do it. You got this, okay? So I hope that helped. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Like, share, comment. Also check out some of my other videos. Lots of good information in those videos. Make sure you guys check out my positive mindset journals. The link is down in the description. If you want that positive mindset that you guys see me with every single day, that's how I did it. That's how I got here. Practicing gratitude, manifesting, speaking affirmations, healing through my past traumas. All that stuff is so important when it comes to showing up for yourself every day. And a lot of the reasons why a lot of people don't, including myself before, is because I didn't have a strong positive mindset. So, you know, what you think is what you present. So just really lock in. The link is down below in the description. Also, make sure you guys check out my plant-based ebook, over 100 recipes for the entire family that will love it. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Lots of good stuff in there. And I will see you guys tomorrow for back, biceps, and abs. Bye.